come on. Oh man, that's gonna be lovely.
We all waiting in anticipation. What's gonna happen next?
So did you get yours done?
Tomorrow.
Why you waiting till tomorrow? Why am
Well,
I?
Cause I'm
no, you
special.
see me. That's what I was like, we can do it today or tomorrow, but.
But I'm coming back tomorrow too though. Why drop you off?
No, we wanna see yours first.
Okay, you ready?
He ready already.
Oh, I'm trying to get the video.
Oh, take your time.
Don't worry, I'm filming.
Graphology. Huh?
Don't worry, I'm filming.
Oh, crap. Oh, gee. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. I love it. I love doing stuff like this. Voila. Oh, good.
Ellie Tom don't know, but I've already analyzed his handwriting.
Yeah, he did.
I saw in his notebook.
No
Yeah.
Oh.
I already know, but he don't know that I know.
No.
I won't tell anybody else.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. Capricorn, good people.
Thomas's is
Yeah.
January 2nd.
Yeah, the afternoon, yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm messing up on this.
Oh, okay.
My new camera.
I got it.
That was beating me up. You got the Facebook? Oh, here we go. Oh, man. We'll go live.
Oh, okay. Keep going from there.
Oh, this will make a good one. Breatharian graphology. Just by your handwriting.
Yeah.
Right.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's something.
Oh, man.
A lot of firsts this year,
I
right?
might need more light.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I'm all nervous now. Look. Oh. Oh. Wow.
Yeah, make sure you spell Breatharian right.
Don't worry about the light. We'll change it later.
Okay.
Now it's that weird camera.
It's
Where I
going
hope to
now.
go. All right, here we go live. Oh, see, it's gonna, see, it's saying rotate your phone.
Oh, so it's giving me a chance to do it now. Oh, so it just hasn't felt it yet. Let's make
What kind of phone is that?
it. Oh, okay. Do you want to
That's
end it?
just
and redo
one
it?
of those
Yeah.
what do you call those sticks? Selfie sticks.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Delete. It's okay.
This time I won't even put it in the title, I just go with it.
Okay.
All right, delete. See, it's this new phone. Okay. All right, here we go. Voila.
Got it?
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm getting ready to analyze the handwriting of Thomas Holt Jr. here. So here's a sample. You can see I've kind of marked it up a little bit. Some of the things that I'm going to tell him. So one of the first things that strikes me is that there seems to be a conflict between your heart and your mind. So we see this between the slant changes. So we have left and right slant changes within the course of the these different words. And so that could indicate going from feeling introverted to extroverted, from feeling wanted to unwanted, and clinically it could be shown as bipolarism. So I'm not saying you're bipolar, but this is how it would be manifest. So you would be going quickly from emotionally introverted to extroversion.
Yeah.
And so there's this back and forth happening all throughout the writing. You have characters which would indicate what we call defiance to authority. So
Everybody got that.
actually not that uncommon, but that means not liking to be corrected if you're working on something and your boss comes up to you and says, hey, I don't like the way you're doing that. Liable to fire off and to take that personally. And so we see that through, especially the letter K, which graphologists know as a go to hell K. And then
Really?
improperly capitalized letters like your D, your B, which should be lowercase, that's another indication of a defiance to authority. So, you know,
You rebel.
Ain't that something? You do it too?
cases like that.
Huh?
You do it too?
I think I do. Yeah.
Okay.
He is a rebel in that case.
Yeah.
Oh.
So in certain
You are the
cases
rebel.
like that, maybe being self-employed is more desirable,
Mm-hmm.
or you know.
I've been trying to work on that.
Another indication is there's an indication of potential back pain, and the
Wow, so your writing could show also.
I could see
Help.
if you have a hole in your heart. I could see if you have a pain. You don't have that.
Okay.
I'm just saying the indications are located in certain letters through different distortions. So, for instance, the L, the bend here in the back of the L would show the spine,
Right.
and there's a bend here, which would indicate some sort of back pain, back problem,
Right.
Mm.
Wow.
leveling
I
issue.
need to go see a chiropractor.
This is awesome.
Your G is pretty skinny here in the loop area, which would show that you're a socially selective person, which means you're careful and picky about who you hang out with.
Mm-hmm.
You have a overhang, like a overreach hood that comes over your G and some of these other letters, which would indicate a worrier or somebody who's worrying. So, whatever form that can take.
Okay.
I see that a couple of those in front of this A. So maybe you're concerned about something, you know, falling behind or something being, you know, whatever. Your S here, it goes up to like an arm. It's kind of like an arm raise.
Mhm.
It's a desire for attention. So this is somebody who maybe likes a spotlight. They like attention. So that's where we would see that. You know, when your P here, you've got a pretty deep P, which shows a deep introspective sort of thinking. So it shows that you have deep thoughts and you think maybe philosophically about things. And I could really tell if we had a capital R as far as that goes. Now when I get to your lowercase t, there's a few things happening. You got at the end of the T, it kind of comes up quickly, which shows somebody who wants people to get to the point quick. You got a loop here in your T, which shows a
Boy, there's a lot.
The loop here in your T stem shows a sensitivity toward the criticism of your ideas and philosophies. So if you have an idea and somebody criticizes it, it's likely to offend you or hurt you. Some people don't care, and some people are very stubborn in the opposite direction, but there's a sensitivity toward that. And your T bar, where you cross it, is pretty low, which indicates your self-esteem. So even though you've got quite a bit of pride, which is indicated by the height of your T stem, the self-esteem is actually marked pretty low. So in graphotherapy, we might recommend taking your T, shortening its height, and then crossing it at the top.
Longer.
Yeah, and that would make you more humble with a high self-esteem. But this is very common for people to have pride, you know, with a low self-esteem. And we're actually talking about how common that was. Your M is pretty pointy, and what that would indicate is that you're a quick analytical thinker. So as you size the situation out pretty quickly, as opposed to these more curved M's, which would indicate somebody who needs to slow down to do their better work. You're a more quick analytical type thinker. Like Trump, business type people who have to make decisions on the fly. So
Wow. So
That's
much for
amazing.
somebody's handwriting.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
your I is dotted really close to the stem, which would indicate that you have a good attention to detail. Your E is very open, which shows that you're a very good listener. Now, when I look at your signature